Díobh go léir. Good evening and welcome all parents, guardians and students. We very much look forward to meeting you tomorrow evening at our open night. It's not a normal open night, it's an adapted open night. But nevertheless, we're delighted that you'll be coming in to meet with us and get an opportunity just to get a sense of what it means to be a student in St. Coleman's College. My name is Veronica O'Donoghue, I'm the principal of the college, and tomorrow night I will be joined by other staff members and students, and we'll take you around the college so that you do get a sense of the atmosphere in the school and what it means to be a student in St. Coleman's College. I also encourage you to look on our website at the virtual open night because that will also give you a really good sense of what it means to be a student here, the work we do here and the work that the students are involved in. You have a very big decision to make, and it's a decision that will shape you over the next 6 years as you move towards the end of your school life in 2028. We'll do our very best to help you with that decision. And if you come in here to St. Coleman's College, we'll give you opportunities, we'll give you experiences that will inform you, they'll challenge you, and they'll shape you to be the men that leave us in 2028 ready to take on the challenges of the time of 2028. Our school was founded in 1858, that's 163 years ago. And over that time, we have had many students come through. We have an excellent tradition of achievement, both in academics and in other areas, particularly on the sporting field. The first principal of the college was Dr. William Croke. He was my predecessor. And the first student was the father of James Joyce. And since that time, many thousands of students have come through here, through the corridors of St. Coleman's College, and you'll find them in every part of the world, in all walks of life. So our network of past pupils is very strong, and that connection is very important for our present pupils and future generations to come. This is a very exciting time for St. Coleman's. Over the last number of years, we've embarked on a number of building projects. The most recent was finished in 2020, and because of growing numbers, it allowed us to take in students by giving us additional classrooms, technology rooms, social areas, and recreation areas. More exciting was last January in 2021, we got a phone call from the Department of Education, and they gave us a grant to further a building development for €14 million going into the old boarding school. So we're building a new state-of-the-art facility within a very historical setting. So we'll be building additional classrooms, new science labs, new language labs, new multimedia rooms. We'll be building recreation and social areas. We'll be building new SEN facilities, and we will have additional facilities for the canteen. We also have a courtyard entrance, and I suppose particularly pleasing to us is that we'll have a new PE hall and a new gym. And this is very important for our students' physical and mental well-being, never more so than the era that we're living in now. So we will be able to have a very modern, state-of-the-art facility, but we will still retain the historical richness of the building that we have all of the time. The last 18 months have been very difficult for everybody, and particularly difficult for our class of 2021 who did their Leaving Cert last June. In fifth year they had a lockdown, in Leaving Cert they had a lockdown, and they went with a very uncertain notion that they may not actually sit a Leaving Cert at all, but they did. And they coped with the years really with great courage, great resilience, and all in good humour. And they did an excellent Leaving Cert, and those results have allowed them, 89% of them, to further on into third level education in universities and in colleges all around Ireland and beyond Ireland as well. They very much followed in the footsteps of many of our students here over many years, and they've gone into fields of medicine. They've gone into fields of engineering and architecture. They've gone into fields of finance and business. And in more recent years, but particularly this year, they've shown a particular interest in medical science, and that's possibly as a result of the pandemic. What's also showing an interest is areas of computer science. And again, With the lockdowns over the last 18 months, our students have become very confident users of everything to do with IT, and they've had a growing awareness of anything that involves programming and how important that's going to be in the years to come in all of the jobs that any of them would go into. So many of them showing an interest in computer science and moving into areas like that when they went into college last September. Other areas that they're interested in would be sports, sports science and PE. That has always been an interest here, and this has been heightened by the fact that we've now brought PE into the school, and the students in the present fifth year will go on to take it in Leaving Cert. So we've many already gone into sports science, but we anticipate many more as the years go on. This year also saw a greater interest in law, and students are doing law from St Coleman's in Trinity College and in University College Cork. We also think this is heightened by the fact that we brought in a number of years ago politics and society into the school, and the students are sitting it now in Leaving Certificate, and it has certainly heightened an awareness in law and areas like law. We were very pleased this year that a number of students sought and actually got into apprenticeship schemes. This is very important for the society that we live in because there is such a shortage of skilled craftspeople and skilled tradespeople. And a number of our boys went in to become electricians and plumbers, and we're absolutely delighted they will become highly skilled and will be sought after everywhere in the world. Another boy, quite an entrepreneur, has gone on to do a course in barista. So I think a very enterprising young man who saw what happened in the last 18 months and thinks if this happens again, he'll be well ready. This year, we've been delighted since September to start reintroducing the activities in the school. We've been without them for about 18 months, and it was with great pleasure that we started to bring them back because we would believe a boy's education goes beyond the classroom. We're able to bring back quite a lot of our sports activities, hurling, football, soccer, athletics, but also we look towards music. We've really missed music in the school, and our boys love music. They love taking part in the Transition Year Show Greece 2 years ago, so we're delighted to bring music back into the school, and we're very hopeful that the first year carol concert will go ahead at Christmas in the church. Always a beautiful festive occasion, and if you can't come to it, we'll be able to stream it into your home. Other areas that the boys are involved in would be the Model United Nations, and we'll have that running in the new year. They're also involved in debating, they're also involved in Poetry Aloud. There are many, many activities they're involved in, and our current group of fifth years will be going into a world final in the UK for Formula One. It's a STEM challenge, and it really challenges them in multidisciplinary areas. We're also involved in a lot of local charities, and we haven't been able to do that for quite a while. Many of you will remember the Lean On Me campaign, where we were able to use our singing and our talents in singing to actually raise a lot of funds for children who were sick. And this is very important to us. These are the activities that gives the boys a connection with the school, and we believe a good connection and a sense of belonging really enhances their education. Again, I'd encourage you to look at the virtual open night because you get a very wide sense of the amount of activities we do and the work that's done in the school to promote that sense of belonging for the boys. Relationships are very important in the school, and our teachers and our staff have very good relations with the boys. They have an excellent rapport, and it's evident in everything that they do, both in the classroom and out of the classroom. In the college, we have an excellent group of teachers, very committed, very energetic, and every day they absolutely ensure that every boy reaches their potential. They have belief that every boy will reach their capacity, and they do challenge them. And they challenge them to raise the bar, but the boys can attain. They can raise the bar and do it in a very safe way, a very safe environment where nobody is made to feel in any way embarrassed, but teachers would actually get them to raise the bar. They want to be ambitious for their students, and we want the students to be ambitious for themselves. So that through all these connections between quality teaching, good relationships, between the amount of work we do in the classroom and the amount of work we do out of the classroom, the boys form an excellent connection with the school, and when they leave the school, they would believe they're not just leaving a school, they're leaving their school. Our open night takes on a difference this year because of the pandemic, but we very much wanted you to see the college because it's not quite the same when you see it on the screen. So while we couldn't welcome people last year and we were disappointed, we're delighted to be able to welcome people this year, but we obviously must follow all of our protocols. We have sent times out to the local primary schools of when your school can visit the college. We also have your time on the website. If you're not attached to one of the local schools, please contact our school and we'll give you a time that you can visit the college with us. We would ask that everybody adhere to all of the COVID restrictions and to adhere to the times that we have given you. It's very important for the Board of Management to state that we must follow our own protocol for the COVID response plan, and everyone coming in, both parents and students, must wear their mask, please. To conclude, tomorrow evening we'll meet all of you here. We're really looking forward to it. We'll do our best to answer any of your questions and to give you as much information as possible. We will give you some practical information as well. But hopefully we'll get to see you tomorrow night, and again I'd encourage you to watch the virtual open night where you'll get a lot more information. So Gurav Mahagav Agus Slán.